action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's tackled for a short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Davis up the middle. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Laporta with the grab. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that gives the Browns a first. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. And that makes it 2nd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be touchdown.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll go again with Davis. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you. Seeing that in real time, I didn't know if they got enough. But credit that first to a tremendous effort, and secondly to know exactly what he needed to go get that extra yard.
Option play headed right on 1st and goal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. He lobs it deep middle. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10. Going right side, Davis with it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that's...
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Him down to put a stop to that return. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Big gain downfield. It's a Denver touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Davis takes it straight ahead. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Davis there to grab it. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 46. Finding Davis. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. He'll throw it yet again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd down. Davis gets it from the gun. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Throw on 3rd down. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. They'll throw it. Pass is caught at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning him from the slot right. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Let's go. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
18, Pioneer.
Hits him on the out route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll send him over right. Play action on first down. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready? Half the 60. Half the take up.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. It is caught left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. First and 10 from the 41. Looking to the air here. Catch is made down the right sideline. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Handoff here to Davis. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. To the air, third and long. Brought in right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Browns a first. From the red zone now. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Ready? 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Hey, Smash! Get up!
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go! Go!
Throwing it just before halftime. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Broncos are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing from the gun here. Has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one hits for 30. And that'll be good for a Denver first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Putting the tight end in motion. Pass play on first and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He's going to throw this one. Setting up the running back screen. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Five men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down coming. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on fourth down. Dropping back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds a few yards short of the first. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. On the ground, it's Davis. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
He's got a man left. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
From midfield now. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over to you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running left is Davis. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. First down, he takes the snap. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. And they pick him off again. And the Broncos have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it. 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller.
There he goes, right sideline! And he gets it, touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it with Davis. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
He's throwing deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Back now, pressure on its way. He lofts it deep left. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Browns take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Going right back to Davis. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. They'll throw on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, One of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. And you're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Davis. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. So now here's 3rd and 5. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Trap 60. Rock 80.
Throwing now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. Go street. 18, Pioneer.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They strike for 23 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. Still sticking with the passing game. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Working quickly here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the Browns' 39-yard line.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Motioning left is their running back. Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He'll look to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 42. Cut for big yards on the right side. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Browns a 1st. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Davis with it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's a throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they pick him off again. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Browns take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throwing deep for the end zone. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Along this sideline inside the 25. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Vacates quickly left side. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take 7 points off the deficit. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out.